Hello, this is Rakesh Rao from DesignSense Software Technologies, and I'm happy to present to you two commands today that will help you in processing polylines with width or solids which need to be converted into outlines. Now, for many practical purposes in the fabrication and manufacturing workflows, you do have sometimes polylines with width, and you need to convert it or explode it in such a way that the width geometry is preserved. Now we all know that if you explode a polyline with width, the width geometry is lost. For example, I'm going to just make a copy of this here and I'm going to explode this. You can see that the width information is lost and I get just a line or an arc with the width completely gone. Now this is my test case here. There are several solid objects which are solid fills, and there are several two vertex polylines which have width, and the brief is to be able to capture the exact width information and its geometry. This command works in all the 6 languages: English, German, Spanish, Portuguese, French and Italian, in which cat power operates. And it's very easy for you to change the language. You just go to more options here and change the operating language to your desired language. Now the first requirement for this command is that the polyline must have exactly 2 vertices. So that's already the case in this drawing, but if you don't have it in a polyline format that has exactly 2 vertices, then you can first break this polyline, keeping the arc width in 4 so that you get exactly 2 vertices. Now that is done already, so I'm just going to go to cat power, polyline tools, more editing, and explode polylines with width. You can get the same in the ribbon as well over here, explode polylines with width. So this is the standard cat power selection box where you can select by filters, layers, or whatever criteria you want, or you can just say scan selected objects, and I'm going to select all these objects here. So never mind if you select more objects than are necessary, because whatever is irrelevant for this operation will be automatically ignored. And you can see that already there is a filter set to polyline and LW polyline or lightweight polyline. This has extracted 66 objects, and I'm going to say apply. And here you get to control where the output goes and also whether the original objects must be deleted. Now in this case I want to keep the original objects intact because I want to show you what it was before and what it was after the processing. So I'm going to uncheck this object and I want to put the polylines in a specific layer. So I'm going to say specify, and I'm going to choose a layer here which I already have called P line without width. Say OK and OK. So you can see that all the polylines which had width, including those with arc segments, have now got converted and they have been transformed into lines. So to make it easy to visualize, I'm just going to move that to one side here. So we will just now start 2 viewports and I can show you how the output looks. So this is my original drawing where we have polyline width, and I go to the processed drawing where you can see that the polyline with width has been converted into a 4 vertex polyline without width. So there is no width information here. If you run a pedit command, you can see that there are actually 4 vertices here. So the straight line polylines also got converted into straight line without width, and the arced polylines also got converted into the respective geometry. So this is how we can process. You can see even here it's the same. Everything with arcs got converted into a 4 vertex polyline. Now let's go back to a single viewport, and there are still some more left here. These are solids. Now the reason why I'm showing this also in the same video is because this is part of the same data set where we have to convert polylines with width as well as solid objects. So to convert the solid objects, I'm going to cat power conversion polyline 3D face mesh, convert 3D faces to polylines. I'm going to choose this option. You can see that by the name of this command, the primary object of selection is only the 3D face, but you can click here and include solid also in the conversion. So once that is done, I'm going to go here to can selected object and I'm going to select that. So it's selected 56 solid objects and say apply. Once again the same set of questions here, so I don't want to delete and I want to put this in the P line without width layer. Say OK. So it's already done that. Now I do the same, I just move previous and bring it here. So it's not aligned in its correct place, but I think you get it. We have now these solids converted into polylines with 4 vertices. So by this process, you can actually convert this entire test data into a polyline data with which don't have width information in them. So not having width is important because this is the prerequisite for processing in many fabrication and manufacturing workflows. I hope you find this video useful, and I hope this can really help people who have these kind of manufacturing data processing challenges. And do let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching this video.